Hello, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to Coromon. We had quite a few requests to bring back the Insane Mode Challenge, otherwise known as the Nuzlocke in Coromon. So here we are. We just got dropped off at the train station by Mom, and what better way to start our childhood dream than being abandoned by our parents at a random subway station, and for me to start our journey like this. So we're just gonna head in. I figured we'd start without the little cutscene at the beginning, but obviously making sure we all see that I choose the insane mode, even though it becomes pretty obvious when you have your Lux lure, but you know, some people, right? So this is just gonna tell us about the difficulties, read it well. So insane mode here. So I'll go to hard mode first. So hard mode, if Coromon faints, it'll leave the squad, returning to the wild. Insane mode has that rule, plus you cannot escape from any battle. Real trainers stand up for themselves, which I think means that they initiate the fights. Whereas in the normal game, I've never played the normal game, but I think in the normal game, they just exist and you can walk up and talk to them for a battle and choose whether you want to fight or not. This just means you must, I suppose. And you may only catch one Coromon in each area using the Lux lure. If it faints, you're out of luck. Oh, you are free to capture any perfect Coromon. So just like in the Pokemans, you know, there's shinies essentially, which is perfect. There's also potent, which means they're stronger than normal, which I guess would be like equivalent to like the IVs within the Pokemon. So, all right, so we're going to go to insane in the membrane. So like I said, all hard difficulties, which is the released upon fainting. Can't escape from wild. You may only catch one Coromon in each area. Use the Lux lure. I'm impressed. Not many trainers select this difficulty. We kind of enjoy pain around here. So we're gonna kind of just whiz through these things. I'm just gonna tell them I don't really need any interpretations or any guides here. And then we'll get to choose our first gauntlet color. Too bad purple's not an option. Obviously, devs don't have that much taste if we don't have purple available. Yeah. So here we go. We got blue, green, and the red. I think we're gonna go with blue because blue's pretty decent. Sure do. It'll match with my purple ensemble. Good choice. Now they're going to give us a Lux Recall RC, which I don't think we can actually use in this mode, unless they change something since I last played. But this will teleport us here to the lab for the first story part, where we get to choose our first Coromon. Now, I'm hoping, my plan here, when we first did it during the demo, I took Taruga here, the fire Coromon. But in the first area, or at least in the first, like, within like the first area and the third area, there's a chance for me to get a fire Coromon, but I don't think I have a chance to get a water Coromon that early. So I'm going to go with luck here and hope I'll grab the high endurance Nibblegar. Call him Nibbler for short. No, I don't want a nickname. No nicknames. No nicknames. He seems to have the vigilant trait. Very useful. I'll have to see what that is. I didn't actually look at his stats. He also gives us a patter bit to help us out along the way. That's standard for every game mode. Get a little SP cakes, HP cakes. They're just like potions in this game. We use cakes to feed our Coromon to help them gain HP, SP for their movements, etc. I'm going to skip through this here. This is just telling us like we're becoming part of the Titan squad within the scientific research department. And our whole point to our adventure is to find these Titan Essence. And they're going to give us a Titan Essence gauntlet. And then we're going to have to go find a dude to equip it to our gauntlet who lives in a little tiny village. Okay, we've left the research center here. And now we've got our first Pokemon, our Nibblegar Pokemon. We got our Coromon. We got Nibblegar and Patterbit here. And we can go this way. So this guy's going to teach us about the stinky juice or whatever, the stinky gas that we can use if we go inside a piece of grass. Use the module and then it'll make the grass glow so that we don't encounter any Coromons here. So we go in here. Yep. And use that. Now you can see how it's kind of glowing. That means we're not going to encounter any Coromon while we're inside it. So that's how that module works. So that's obviously great if you want to, you know, kind of get through some big patches of grass. But at the moment, what I'm going to do, because obviously this is a Nuzlocke. Now, it's not about the first encounter we get. It's the only encounter we get when we use a Lux Lure. So I'm going to level up our 2 guys here a little bit before we move on to the next section, because these guys are probably like between level 2 and 5 in this spot here. I want to make sure I get a few levels under our belt, so that way our guys are a little stronger. Because remember, if any one of ours faint, they're gone for good. We can't get them back. That includes your starter. So I'm going to do this for a bit, get a couple levels here, maybe to like 7 or 8, just depending how long it takes. And then we'll use our Lux Lure and see who we find to add to our team, and then we'll level him up as well. I want to point out too that when you head back to the town that's just west of the research center here, if you talk to the shop assistant out here, he'll give you a research coupon, or not a research coupon, there's a coupon. So I think it's a 25% off coupon. Yep. And a 50% coupon. I forgot about the second one. That's nice. So we can use those in here. So being in a insane mode, items are actually very important, and they're not something to skimp on. So health cakes, SP cakes, iced cakes, and whatnot. Buying some spinners, plain spinners. I've got 5 spinners, so that'll be fine for the moment until we can get some more special ones. I'll grab a regular spinner and recall to the Lux Solus campus. I don't know if I can use those, honestly. And then I'm going to grab some SP cakes. Or HP cakes, I mean. There we go. And that'll be good. Yep. I'll use a 25% coupon. Yep. Because at some point, I'll save that 50% off for when I make like a huge purchase of a bunch of cakes and all sorts of good stuff. So we'll do that later. I came here, I just healed up our Coromons real quick. Here's the other research center that we started at. I wonder, does this guy want a battle? So she can buy all the stuff she wants because she has become a successful battle researcher. Cool. Good for you, sir. All right, I'm going to go back to leveling a little bit right here in town. All right, so I got Patterbit and Nibblegar up to level 8 here, which is pretty good for now, I think. Pretty sure this is a trainer battle, so why don't we initiate? So it doesn't look like they initiate on their own, or at least not yet. But maybe this one's optional, like just to get you kind of warmed up and ready to start playing. All right, so she's got a Silk Wool here, level 4, so we're doing pretty well. I could one-hit it if I got a crit, so let's just see. Not lucky that time. It's okay. And I didn't 2-hit it either, so I really should have done feelers and tackle, but I thought I could have 2-hit it, no problem. That's what I get. The feelers gives you a 2.5 times damage when you use it before an attack. So like, for instance, here with Taruga, if I use my feelers, use cute pose, we're going to use feelers. So we found a weak spot, and now we'll do 2.5 times damage with slam. And you can see we one-shot it. That probably would have taken us 3 hits otherwise. So what we would have done in 3 turns, we now were able to do in 2, which is nice. So that leveled up Patterbit to level 9. And we got Propeller Punch. So it has a 50% chance to knock the target down, which is really good attack right there. Patterbit's actually a really great normal type monster to get you through the beginning of a game here. Got $90 for winning. Beautiful. I'm going to go heal up Patterbit, and we're going to swap Nibblegar in. And then we'll use our Lux Lure in this region here. So let me open the world up. Lux Solus doesn't have anything. So if we click on Radiant Park here, which is still where we're at, we can see we found, 5 out of the 8 creatures here, but I believe the other, at least 2 of those are water, but maybe all 3, because I've been training for a little bit and I've only seen these 5 pop up. So we can see here, like, these are normal type. This is a nice fire type. So this is the goal. Taruga wouldn't be bad either. I really don't want a Swarmy or a second Patterbit though. So that's really the Coromon I don't want to get. If we talk to this boy here, if you get a minnow and you don't want it, you'd rather have a bezel, I wouldn't do it, but you can trade it to him. Normal game, absolutely. Nuzlocke, no, I think minnow will be much better in the long run. All right, let's hit this Lux Lure and see who our first Coromon will be. Oh, happy days. You know, this is quite the coincidence here because just as I loaded in, my headset died. What perfect timing. But we got Minnow here. So Minnow is a fire type, and it's actually who I really wanted in this first area. So that's actually really lucky for us. So that definitely tells me we're not going to be so lucky in the next area. So we just have to be careful here and not kill it. So we're going to use Chomp. I'm not even going to bother using a single bubble. My God, it got 3 hits on me. I also have to make sure I don't die fighting him. All right, so I know I can get this off as long as we don't crit him. We'll be all set. Please don't crit him. Please don't crit him. I'll be so sad if we have to start this off with 2 Coromons. Okay, so that brings us down there. Let's hit, not squad, let's hit items. Let's go to my spinners. So I've got a dream. We obviously not sleeping. He's not a normal type, so let's get a regular spinner out here. Too bad he's not potent. Like, how amazing would that have been getting our first potent? I would have taken a potent as like anything else. We broke out. Okay, I'm gonna swap just in case I mix the next spin. I don't want him to die because imagine we catch him, but in the process we lose our first hand. Look, he did smack us 3 times as well. This minnow is slapping our cheeks right now. So let's go to items. Let's get our spinner going again. Come on, baby. Get in the spinner. Really need you inside this thing. And in you go. Perfect. Yes, let's check them out. So pretty decent. Got 3 levels from level 1 here. Let's check out his info. So he's a standard. He's an uncommon type, so that's pretty cool. Tailspin cute pose doesn't have anything. What do you have? When it drops below 25%, the Coromon makes a comeback, increasing its attack. That's pretty good. That could be helpful for us. Yes, we want to keep him. No. And if you guys want to be the next Coromon, leave a comment down below and I'll remember them in order and I'll name them after you or after the thing that you name, you know, like a nice little Bodie McBoatface. So I'm going to take our new boy here and I'm going to get him leveled up to like level 8 with the rest of these guys. So that way they can be kind of kitted up and ready to go for what's going to happen in the village over here in Hayville. And I've leveled up Minnow to 7. Let's get him healed up and then let's organize the team a bit here, and we will also go grab our 4th Coromon, which is in this area here for Hayville. Let's look at the map so we can see who we can get here. So here in Hayville we have a chance for Swarmy, Silkwill, or the ground type Muffle, I forget what his name is. I've only seen him once so far, so once or twice, but he's pretty strong. I had him in our first playthrough during the demo, so it'd be nice to have him again, but I'm honestly okay with either of these. Obviously, Squirmy being my least favorite of the types because I'd rather have a bird type too over him, so, but we'll see what we get here. Hey, we got a Silkwill. Okay, I'll take my second pick out of 3. So I gotta make sure we don't kill it, of course. So if I use a Chomp, it goes from 18 to 10. Oof. It's close on the damage, but we should be okay. As long as we don't crit. Whew, 1 HP. And Silkwill is a normal type? Yes. So I'm going to use items, spinners. Let's use a plain spinner on him. Oh, I'm a fool. Wait, you can only catch which were lured. Oh, whoops. I'm an idiot. I didn't use my Lux Lure. I thought I did for some reason. All right, we'll kill him. And then we'll use our Lux Lure and get someone else. That's silly of me. Yeah. All right, Lux Lure. Maybe we'll get our Muffle. Or watch it just be a Swarmy instead now after we fought that. Oh my God, it is him. Waffle. Paw. All right, sick. So we just got to not kill him. What are you weak to? Water. I think if I use my bubble, it'll kill him. Nah, it probably wouldn't kill him, but oh my god. Oh god, that's not very effective. All right, we're going to use bubble. It shouldn't kill him. Because he's pretty weak. Ooh, 2, that was so close. If it crit, I would have killed him. Because this guy's more tanky, and that's how I'm building him as well. So, squat up. He's a ground type, so I need to use a regular spinner. Man, awesome. Loving this team so far. It's a great start. Actually, I don't really know if it's a great start. I only played the demo for a few hours before, and I didn't really want to keep going after that. But based off of how I was playing, these seem to be great choices. So we got Moffle here. Okay, stats. He's already level 6, which is nice. So I'll just get him to level 7 or 8 real quick. He's a common type. Okay, so he's not even a hard find. I thought he was uncommon. I only found him once while I was training. He's a sand type, not ground type. And scratch. What does Sandball do? So that's a power of 40 and it does special damage. And Scratch has a power of 40 and does cut damage, okay? And your specialty is Escapist, is immune to being trapped in a normal circumstances, never fails to escape from a wild Coromon. Awesome. That is completely useless to us because we don't run away. Nope, no nicknames here. Not yet, at least, unless someone wants a name and gives me a good name here. I wonder if I can change the nicknames of people. Let me see. Nibblegar. Nickname. So we can change them. So for the ones we do have, you can put that in the comments now, and you can select which of these 4 you want. And then otherwise, we can start getting a little stockpile for future names here. All right, I'm going to go level up Moffle just to 7. Oopsies. Stink attack. To 7 or 8 real quick just to get them in line with the others. I want to try and keep everyone a little close. Again, I want to try and keep everyone kind of leveled up pretty nicely as well for the fights. So that way I'm not at risk of fainting my Coromon. I've got the team up to like level 8s, 9s, and even Nibbleguard are 10. So I think we're in a good spot here to kind of move on. So let's give the game a quick save-a-rooney. We do have some milestones on. I don't remember what the... if there was other incentives to leveling up here. So when you hit milestones, you get, we'll call this like Lux experience, or like, I can't think of the symbol here, but you get experience for these types of milestones and you level up your card here. So you can get some extra little items and some cash as well. I'm not sure if there are any further benefits to it, but we'll see that as we come. So we can see I can claim some small HP cakes, 1,000 gold for level 2. Is this an SP cake? Yep, 2 SP cakes. And then we can get some stinky juice over here. Then at level 5, it looks like we get some healing spinners. Probably a combi cake, I believe. So, but the next part of our adventure here leads us to our boy over there who's being attacked. Karen is trapped. Curse those Beezle. So we gotta knock this Beezle off its course. So I want to see... summary of him. I don't remember. I don't know if this is a good idea to send him in or not, but we will. Beezle. I believe this one was like level 7 or 8, so that's why I've been leveling up to that extent. Let's see if I'm right. It was level 8. Okay. So we'll start off with this fight here and just kind of see if we get lucky and get the fight done. Only 1 hit. It used venomous bees. Didn't get poisoned. So it only did 4 damage, so that's pretty good against us here. Ooh, that was a critical hit. Come on, just give him 1 more. That's okay. Slam. Ooh, that did 10 damage and I got poisoned. So we gotta swap out of here. And we'll bring in... I'll bring in Moffle because I want to get him leveled up as well. So try and get the most experience as I can out of this for the people we want. And then we'll just end this with a... What is Beezle weak against? It's poison, right? Okay. Just making sure he wasn't like resistant to cut damage or something. Ooh, it used rage. Just knock it out. See you later, Beezle. Knocked it down. Thank you for a good fight. Minnow did level up to 9, which is awesome. And unlike in the Pokemans, I don't believe you take status affliction damage when you're walking around while poisoned. It's only while in combat. So I thought I was a gunner. So he's just going to bring us back to his house so he can work on our gauntlet for us. And we need him to do that so we can kind of progress and have the Titan Essence put into there. So once he's done talking to us, he's going to tell us to head to the library so we can learn about Coromons and all the different stuff about them, about their type differences and all that. And then we can take a test to get a book. We'll go do that next. Over here is the library. So if I go on this side first, I remember this is where the smart boy was. Let's see what I can remember here. If we come in here and we talk to this guy. Yep, this is the guy. The Brainiac. He'll give us a battle of wits here. Come on, Jebediah. Bring it on. How many types are there? I believe there were... No, 27, 8. No, there's 13. 7, 8, and 6 seem too small. 7 types and an additional 6 skills. Okay. Coromon are different potential, different appearance only. That's false. They also have better like stats. How many species are known? It's 114. The following is a trainer rule of Vela. A trainer can carry up to 6 Coromon. That is true. Air is very effective against fire. Good stuff. How many potential values? There's 21. So, and what that is, that's your potency. So perfect is a 21. Whereas potent, I believe, starts around 11 or 12, maybe 14. I'm not sure where potent starts. But once it hits potent, it has a different variant, kind of like a shiny. And then perfect has another variant to it as well. The speed stat determines its critical chance. That's false. There are types that can only be found on skills. That is true. Damage dealt is determined by the attack first. That's false. There's special attacks as well. A trainer challenges you to a battle, you accept. That's right. Ghost is... Oh, Ghost. Ghost is effective against Ghost, right? It's kind of like poison to poison. Am I right? Cool. I almost lost it on that one. What? You bested me? Hell yeah, brother. Take this. You earned it. So we got the bookworm. I think it's just a cosmetic. And then we get the lazy gem, which is awesome. So this is what I wanted here. So earn some XP. So if I put this on, say... Because like so far, I'm not a big fan of Minnow as I thought I would be, just because its tail attack, it can miss and it attacks between 1 and 3 times, obviously. So the biggest advantage to him is when he's going to be able to get his first special attack and have a fire attack. That's what I want him. So let's give him the lazy gem. So that way, look at him. He looks so silly without his hat. So that way now when... I fight with all my other guys, he'll gain some experience too, so I can get him some passive XP. And then I'll switch that up with some of my weaker Coromon too eventually. So let's go here. I believe there's a book in here for me. Talking to this guy, he's going to give us a bunch of books. This is Perrin's brother here. So I'm just going to grab all the books from him, and then I think that completes the task force quest. I'll double check. Then we can go pick up our gauntlet from our boy. But if you guys are loving Coromon and you do want to see more, make sure you're hitting that like button down below. Leave me comments as well. Remember, if you want to set a nickname, leave a comment and let me know which one you want. And then once we have more nicknames than I do Coromon, I'll put them in a little standby. So that way the next Coromon we get will have a nickname available. Got the trainer book, so we'll get a bunch of books here, like I said. And if you're new here, as usual, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well so you can get back here for that sweet Shabby content. Okay, I think that's good for this quest. Let me go to my logbook. I think Perrin's done upgrading. Yes, and find a Minnow's that other one. I do have a Minnow, but I'm not giving it to him. At least not yet. Maybe if later down the line I'm like, I hate the Minnow and I'd rather have a Beazle, I'll take it, but... we'll see. And I am hurt. Let me go heal up. Don't want to accidentally kill my Minnow. Be absolutely mortified. What? Oh, I forgot about this. The Beazles escaped. So all the Swarmies in the back here have evolved and then they flew away. So that she's asking us to defeat them. So this is actually a good chance for us to level up. So this is a potent one. It's gold. It's not perfect, but it's potent. So I'm just going to go talk to our boy here. Heron. Oh, I forgot about this. Hello. What's this? A spinner. There you are. I finished your gauntlet. The essence collector is installed and ready to go. I'll take back that spare gauntlet first. Thanks. You've installed another. The push module. Consider it a gift. Oh, nice. So we've got a nice little upgrade to our modules here. So push was installed. And with that, we can push some of those big logs around. There's actually one out behind here. So if we go here. So if I do that and this, we can come back here and get a little treat. Plain spinner. Cool. And also, we've got a Beezle here to knock out. So I will fight with... I'm going to start with Moffle. Moffletoff. Beezle. So these fights will all pretty much go the same. I'm pretty sure all of these are like level 8 here. Except for maybe the potent one. The potent one might be a little bit more. Look how small Moffle is compared to this Beezle. Thing's a monster. Imagine seeing that in real life. Freaking Hornet that big. That'd be terrifying. Oh my god, he just did 10 damage to me. Cut did more damage to that thing though. Oh, so much damage. I was hoping I could have got the, oh my god, we're poisoned. No, don't die. What up? Get out of here. I'll bring Minnow in, send him out. Even though he has the passive XP, I'd rather split them between these two. He's a little raged. As long as we don't miss our attack, we should be okay. Thank you. Bezel fainted, and we got 127 XP each, which is pretty good. That's half a level. Awful awaken some potential. I've been going even because I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about that. And I'm going to give it some speed. No, you know what? I'm going to give it a little extra special attack. Oh, and Moffle leveled up too. Perfect. Moffletoff. All right, I'm going to go around and I'm going to clean up all of these Beezles that are normal potency. And when I get to the potent one, the gold one, we'll chime back in here. All right, 5 down, and this is the last one here. I've got my Patterbit up first. Actually, it's probably not a great idea. I'm going to use my Moffle, even though I really do, you know, I'm going to try Patterbit, even though Beezle does have a poison attack, which is, I think, is super effective against Patterbit here, but all right. So we're going to do this. I'm going to go and give it a feeler. I'm going to try and one-shot this boy. All right, here's the poison. 7 damage. It was very effective, so that's not bad, though. 7 damage, I can accept that. All right, let's give it a good old propeller punch. One shot, baby. Overpowered. Thank you. Good to go. See you later. Goodbye, friend. 508 XP, and then Minnow even got 101 for doing nothing. That's fantastic. Can I get 2 levels out of that? No, it was pretty close, though. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Use this to get a few levels. Let's go inform Beth. Hello, Beth. I have acquired all the mods. You've managed to find them all. That's great. Thank you so much. We don't have much, but I can give you a stinky disc as a reward. If you give it to the leading Coromon, it'll help you repel wild Coromon. Oh, that's pretty good. So if I want to not be fighting, I'll put that on. So that'll be good when we get to the caves later. All right, I'm going to heal up, and we're going to call this one here. We'll meet up next time to continue the adventure. We'll go get our Titan bracelet, and that'll also be us going into the research center so we can unlock the portal. So if you are loving this, guys, like I keep saying, make sure you hit that like button down below. Make sure you subscribe as well so you can always be back here for that sweet Shabby content. But all right, brothers and sisters, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.